Welcome on in. This is Pwnmaster Logue, and welcome to Rando Party Wrestling. Presents our little leap year show on a Thursday night of all times and places and dates. Welcome to our little show for the evening. The fact that we're even running a show on February 29th is something I was never planning on initially, but I'm very happy that ultimately we are able to do this this little thing that usually comes every like 4 years or so. But I'm very, very excited for this. This should be fun, I think. Considering it's been over 2 weeks now since Rando Valentine has taken place, this is essentially our first show back. And the fact that it is kind of on a unique circumstance certainly is quite the interesting little thing in many ways, I'd say. Suffice to say, we got a few matches for this evening. Plus, we have a lot to discuss concerning why there was no show on Tuesday, which I have previously mentioned that I was going to have this past Tuesday off, but we were still going to plan on making sure that we were going to have Rando Party Wrestling at least at some point this week. Tonight is our dedicated and chosen date, to say the least. Let me see here. Just going to take care of a few small things, and I think we'll begin with discussing what is in store for our little show this evening, to say the least. Yes, where do I begin with the fallout from our Rando Valentine event 2 weeks ago here on Twitch, which is now also on the YouTube channel via video on demand. By all means, go and give it a check out. It was one heck of a crazy show, especially for any holiday-themed show we run. But I definitely will say what we have coming up in just a small handful of weeks on March 20th, I think, is going to be definitely another level up compared to even Rando Valentine, which will be kind of a hard thing to follow, but that is okay. That is okay. So, to kind of get around, first thing I do want to say is that next week's schedule is going to kind of be a little similar to how this week was, except it is going to also be slightly different as well. Because there will be no Tuesday stream as far as I know. That one will remain blank at the current moment. We will have a Rando Party Wrestling show next Wednesday, though. That one is not going to change, which we are still on the road to Glitch in the Matrix for March 20th, which is going to be our last big event, which I actually do want to discuss here real quick, because on Friday, let me pull up the date on it. Friday, March 8th, we will actually have a special Friday stream of WWE 2K24. Officially is in the works right now, and after March 20th is done, we will be in the process of starting to move everything over from 2K23 to 2K24 for Rando Party Wrestling's future, which I am very excited about. I'm going to be doing a lot of planning for the month of April, so it's going to most definitely look like we are going to have an off season, I think. So my plan for that is that we will probably have some random episodes of Strike Down recorded here and there, kind of just to give us that little bit of content over on the YouTube channel. We kind of just round out our little run of 2K23, which has been a very wonderful and fun experience, I think. It's kind of laid the groundwork for what the future of Rando Party Wrestling is supposed to bring us. To that degree as well, for those that don't know, at Glitch in the Matrix. It has been made official. The Rando Rumble Championship will be on the line inside a chamber. As Jesse Pinkman, the new champion who won the title a week or so before, Rando Valentine will be defending the championship against 5 challengers. 2 of them we already know. The one they call Logan Seipert and the Electrifying 1-8, aka TJ, are the first 2 challengers that have been decided because of how amazing their King of the Iron Fist match was at Rando Valentine 2 weeks ago. With that being said, tonight we have a few matches on the board. We have the last remaining 3 qualifying matches for the Rumble Chamber will be decided this evening. We also have a tag team match involving kind of the fallout as well from the 6-person mixed tag team match that took place.
In my soul, la la la, something Cody rides. King of Griffin Boys.
Hello, Michael Grid. How has your day been, good sir? It is good to see you. Welcome to Rando Party Wrestling's leap year little episode. How has your day been, good sir? We're actually about to start up the first qualifying match for the Rumble Chamber in just a moment, as we have Hot Dog going one-on-one with former Rando Party tag team champion Peter Griffin in just a moment. But we're just kind of discussing what's going to take place this evening, as the Gods of Fiction will be taking on the team of Tug Mukow and Doolin in a special tag team match, kind of as like a little fallout of sorts from our most recent Rando Valentine event taking place here in just a little bit. Oh, got that going on. Hold on one moment, as we will be starting up the show here in just a second. Alright, without further ado, let us head to ringside for our first of...
Looks like it has a bunch of artificial fillers. You aren't wrong. Lol.
Yeah, that definitely is pretty much accurate. But to be honest as well, he looks like he has... he looks like he's a combination of Kirby from the Kirby video game series and Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, to say the least. But yeah, Hot Dog hasn't really been around in the Rando Party roster too much recently, but he was definitely quite the anomaly, to say the least, in our earlier run during this first year. Last year, even being involved in a Fatal 5-Way match for the Rando Rumble Championship, which is currently being set as the main event of Glitch in the Matrix on March 20th coming up. So, we'll see how that goes. But I'm very excited for 2K24. It should be a lot of fun. So, Rando Party Wrestling, I think, is going to have a fun time in the near future. The following contest is our opening contest of our leap year event, and it's scheduled for one fall, where the winner will receive a spot in the Rumble Chamber match on March 20th at Glitch in the Matrix for the Rando Rumble Championship. Now, coming to the ring first, from the Griller.
I just purchased and preloaded 2K2 for the day.
Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Looking forward to see what you have in store for the future for Mr. World Z and others, or whatever you have planned as well. He is Hot Dog! He's just happy to be here. That's all I'll say on the matter with that. But yeah, just currently doing for coming up. Hold on. There we go. That was weird. Just had a weird little thing there. And his opponent from Quahog, Rhode Island, weighing at 12 6-packs of Pepsi Pawtucket. Thank you. He is one half of the inaugural Rando Tag Team Champions of the World. He is Peter Griffin. Kind of our little goofy opening contest for this evening, but we do have 2 other qualifying matches. We even have a champion versus champion match tonight. Rando Rumble champion Jesse Pinkman, one-on-one with one half of the Rando Tag Team Champions, Walter White, in our main event this evening. Some unfinished business there. Let us see if we can get it done tonight. I like to say words and repeat them pretty frequently. But anyway, it is now time for our first qualifying match of the evening. Ref, if you please, ring the bell. Oh! Nasty shots from Hot Dog following with the DDT, taking down Peter Griffin by the skull. Locking him in.
Better Call Saul yesterday.
Nice! How is it so far? I haven't had an opportunity to really watch too much of the Breaking Bad stuff. Pounding his head in a little bit there into the ring canvas. Locking him right in with the head crank. Trying to stretch the neck there out of position. Looking like it's going to be a very dangerous night for our Rando Party Wrestling crew.
It's great because they bring back a lot of the
big choke slam taking him down. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Because I think it's supposed to be both a prequel in the chronological story as well as a sequel after an official release. Big knee driving Peter Griffin out of the ring. Hot Dog going up to the top rope. Flying Hot Dog with the chop taking down Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin not being able to get any form of offense. But the leg sweep taking down Hot Dog there to the outside. Finally gained some sort of momentum in this match. Clubbing the Frankenfurter down to the ground. Following suit goes the hand of Hot Dog. Trying to rake the eyes of this anomaly here. I've seen him fight giant chickens in big city brawls, but this is just getting ridiculous. Oh, of course. Definitely. If you have any, I'll definitely make sure to go to you for a lot of those. They only head to the count of 10 before it goes straight to a count out here. If they both
catch up.
Oh, of course. This is why I couldn't cut the mustard with that. Hot Dog might be losing by count out. Hot Dog getting back in immediately. Never mind me or the ref. And a club taking down Hot Dog. Peter Griffin going for the cover. 1. And Hot Dog being able to just push Peter Griffin with all that velocity. Kneeing him right into the gut. Trying to give him a stomachache. Irish whip into the ropes. Big power slam. Almost like a exploder suplex of sorts. Almost in a T-bone variety. That's more of a steak joke, but that's okay. Hot Dog almost got him right into the sleeper hold there, but too close to the ropes, breaking up the move. Trying to go for the buns of steel. Lifting the big man up and draping him over the top rope. Almost in a stun gun-like move. Oh, definitely. And Peter Griffin lifting him up and taking him down with a choke slam. Wiener Schnitzel of Wonder here this evening on Rando Party Wrestling. Big kick taking down Hot Dog. Peter Griffin stepping on something. We're going to kind of keep it slightly PG on this show this evening. Big clothesline taking down Hot Dog to the outside of the ring. Peter Griffin looking restless right now. Baseball sliding outside of the ring right now. Looking to pick his opponent apart piece by piece. A meeting of the minds, shall we say. Going back up, but Hot Dog trying to go for a move, but getting locked into a bear hug. Too close to the ropes. Frank and Beans. It's funny you mentioned that, because in another E-Fed I was a part of, we actually had someone called Can of Beans. So Frank and Beans could have made that work, darn it. We're just a few generations apart from it. That would have been great. Peter Griffin back in control there. Lifting him up and taking him down with a two-handed chokeslam. Head colliding with the bottom turnbuckle. 1, 2. Hot Dog will not quit. Peter Griffin looking desperate. Trying to rake the eyes of Hot Dog again, but Hot Dog with the punch to the gut there, almost kind of just to the side. Big vertical suplex taking down Peter Griffin. Trying to bring the return the favor, but gets leg sweep by Peter there. Peter looking like he's kind of celebrating a little too soon in the match. Can only really do that if you actually get the pin. Double sludge to the back of Hot Dog. Looking to set Hot Dog up. Double-handed choke slam. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Peter Griffin will go to the Rumble Chamber on March 20th at Glitch in the Matrix. And your winner, Peter Griffin. Let me just write that down real quick. What an unexpected development for this opening contest this evening. But, you know what? Sometimes you have to shake things up. So congratulations to Peter Griffin.
They say Hulk Hogan has a hot dog tan, but not like his.
You know what, to be honest, you are not wrong at all. I've seen some grilled hot dogs. They're a little close in proximity. I mean, both get a lot of heat, but damn, that's definitely on par, I will say. But it is pretty good, though, I will give you that.
Hot dog is raw.
Oh, of course. Let me see here. Hot Dog gonna be singing the blues this evening, as he unfortunately comes up short in this match. But now we move on from there to our tag team bout of the evening, as we have Tug Mookow teaming up with Doolin to go up against the Gods of Fiction. Stemming from a little back and forth from our Rando Valentine event 2 weeks ago in that 6-person mixed tag match. Well, no, it wasn't mixed. It was a 6-person tag match. But it's okay. I don't need to go into details about that. Let me see here. We're about to see things go off the handle real quick. Let me see here. Slightly update the rules. There we go. Probably put it for 15 minutes, not to make it go super long. A lot of tugs.
I used to have a wrestler whose gimmick was a leap year baby.
Huh. Really? I've always wondered about something like that in theory, but I never really knew if that actually was like something in actual execution. So definitely be quite the interesting thing to see, to be honest. Let's see here. Got Virgil.
He was a full-grown adult, but claimed to be 5 years old and acted like a toddler.
That's actually pretty good, I will give you that. There was actually a funny thing that you mentioned that. On the news, there was talk about an elderly woman who is up there in years, but she was born on a leap year. So in Steiner math, I guess, or something, she was celebrating her 25th birthday, which in theory is both kind of cool and a little funny to me in a way. And I don't mean to say that as a rude person either. It just is something that I don't normally hear of in day-to-day life. But I can appreciate that, though. It means that someone's, like, you know, enjoying that kind of thing. It's either
have to do that.
Yeah, to be fair, you are... Yeah, to be fair, you are right. Because either they...
Fun fact on that note.
Yes. What's up with the Michael Grid fun fact on that note of the day? Let me see here. There we go. Let's head off to ringside for our next match.
The city of Worcester, MA was established on a leap day.
Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. That's Elite Town.
On the news they said they're only 4 years old.
That's great. In theory, imagine if it's treated like it's a Groundhog Day kind of like storyline there. Like, in theory, they only open up to people outside of their town every 4 years or so. Where in other, like, periods of time, every day, it's just... they just kind of keep to themselves. But once every 4 years or so, they open up to other outsiders. Otherwise, they'd just be stuck in that town for good. Anyway, the following contest is a tag team match that's scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, from the Dairyland, weighing 239 pounds, he is the current reigning Future Endeavors Live World Champion. He is Tug Moo Cow. Sorry, just kind of all over the place with that tonight. That's alright. Tug Moo Cow, being a part of a team featuring Large Marge the Barge Simpson and Doolin, who is a late replacement for Vancouver in the 6-person tag team match against the House of Nori 2 weeks ago at Rando Valentine, now is teaming up with Doolin.
Town out of sync with the real world.
Pretty much, yeah. Seriously. It's almost like in the theory of what they would call a pocket dimension of sorts. Time works slowly there compared to the rest of the world kind of thing. It's almost like a Twilight episode, if you will. Twilight Zone. But yeah, like WandaVision. Tug Moo Cow trying to get the reaction of the fans this evening because it looks like they're about to go to war with the gods of fiction this evening. Tug Moo Cow, in under a month, will be defending the FEL World Championship against the winner of a #1 contenders match next week on Future Endeavors Live's revival show at Tug Moo Cow's Utter Devastation pay-per-view on March 23rd on YouTube.
I wonder how Tug is feeling before his big match this weekend too.
Trust me, there was a lot to think about from this week because Legend of Dre is also hosting his big WrestleMania show, Primal Kingdom 2, and Tug is challenging for the Primal World title in there against a chef named The Walk. So there's that, but the Mask versus Mouth match for World Z Mania is definitely up there, like at the very top of the list. And his tag team partner from Ireland, he is the Brute, Doolin. So the fact that Doolin and Tug are actually teaming up is not something that I would have expected. It's kind of a very rare circumstance, and the fact this is only, the second time they've teamed up is definitely going to be a very interesting phenomenon going into tonight. But yeah, the Mask versus Mouth match is something that I even feel outside of the Rocket Power storyline. It's been kind of building, I think, for basically since Vincent Forrest showed up. So that's why I'm kind of like taking everything into account before going into that show this weekend. And unfortunately, I will have to miss the Saturday show because I ref locally for a professional wrestling show. But I hope to see night 2 as if it is still earlier in the day compared to night 1 if it's still at 8 Eastern. But we'll get into that when we get to that point. And their opponents first, representing the House of Nori, being accompanied by the Patriarch Jordan Nori.
Is gonna really come to fruition in season 6.
Definitely. I would say one way or another, it is going to come into fruition going into season 6, because right now, Tug is starting to put a focus into season 6 and see how things will go. He is Virgil. being one half of the Gods of Fiction, representing the House of Nori since joining from the get-go, has had this little back and forth with Tug, leading into a 2-on-1 handicap match, which...
R.I.P. Virgil.
Yes, rest in peace, Soul Man Jones, aka Virgil, who unfortunately just passed away recently. We want to send, from everyone here at Rando Party Wrestling, we'd like to send our regards to the family of Virgil, and hope that they are doing well during this period of time. But yes, Virgil from Devil May Cry, at least in this case, is starting out in the match as well. And his tag team partner. Uh-oh. Well, that changes things. And his tag team partner from Universe 10 by way of Mount Paozu, he is Super Saiyan Rose. He is Goku Black. Now, if you excuse me, I will be right back. Something last second just came up, so I will make sure not to take too long. But enjoy the entrance in the meantime, so excuse me for a second. My apologies for that, everybody, but we are set for our tag team bout of the evening. Doolin, Mukau, Gods of Fiction. 15 minutes on the board. Ref, if you please, ring the bell. Virgil with a couple of nice shots on the Mukau right now, but now it's a reversal. There we go. Michael Grid, fun fact incoming of the night. By all means, Mr. Grid, teach us something new. Mukau driving Virgil's head into the mat with the neck breaker. Seems it's domination from the team of Mukau and Doolin, taking Virgil into the respective corner.
Virgil as a dick to Dusty Rhodes and WCW.
It was Vincent, I believe, give or take. Big double back body drop here from Doolin and Mukau, taking Virgil down to the mat. Driving the forearm into the face of the brother of Dante from Devil May Cry. Kicking the arm in, trying to break it out of socket there. Doolin showing the strength of 10,000 men while tagging in the Mukau, and then Goku Black being tagged in. Luthez press shots raining down onto the muzzle of the Mukau. Collar and elbow tie-up, Irish whip into the corner right now.
WCW later on, they renamed him Vincent as a dick to Vince McMahon in WWF.
Yes, actually, I did know a little bit about that, but it is still pretty cool to learn. Goku Black trying to break the hand of the Reverse Centaur in this match. Not even just about 2 minutes in, and it's already starting to get very dangerous real quick here. Virgil going back into his respective corner, trying to get the tag rope in. Goku Black, belly-to-belly suplex, taking down Mukau. Trying to let Tug, tag in Doolin. Here comes the Haas from Future Endeavors Live. Big thunderous lariat taking down the former villain from Dragon Ball Super. Targeting the Mukau with a side Russian leg sweep, while Doolin tossing Virgil in as a way of getting back at Goku Black for that action. Big thunderous lariat taking down Goku Black again. While Virgil apparently has been rocked a little bit. Short arm shoulder tackle taking down Goku Black. Springboard. Flying clothesline taking down Goku Black. Telling him off, but Goku Black tagging in Virgil. Pushing down Virgil. Going to try to do some sort of move. Big DDT taking down Virgil. Headbutt taking down Virgil to the mat. Calculating his next move. Setting him up for the Doolin Buster. Boom! Goes for the cover. One. And a kick out. Breaking up the count from Goku Black. Dropping the elbow onto Virgil right now. Seems the Doolin Buster won't be enough as he tags in Tug. While Virgil is still being distracted. Big drop kick, but won't take down Virgil just like that. Irish whip right into the ropes. Big boot taking down Tug. Tagging in Goku Black there. Here comes the Super Saiyan Rose. Gets taken down with a shoulder tackle. Tug, Irish whip, short arm into a flying leg lariat. Taking Goku Black into his respective corner. Gets elbowed, but a cheap shot from Doolin distracting Goku. And a big electric chair drop taking down Goku Black. Tug goes for the cover. And immediately not looking happy. But Doolin doesn't get out of the ring. He's going to get disqualified for his team there. Irish whip followed by a punch there. And an over the back neck breaker taking down Tug. Goku Black signaling for some sort of move. Big uppercut. But Tug back in. Big drop kick taking down Goku Black. Tug looking to tag in. Doolin once again. Misses the respective discus shots. Doolin with the fireman's carry. And a snake eyes to the top turnbuckle taking down Goku Black. Couple of kicks. Not a mud hole, but still walking him dry. Doolin signaling for some sort of move here. Swinging neckbreaker taking down Goku Black. Tags in the Mukau immediately. Tug going up to the top rope for what could be some sort of move. Sees that he's a little too out of range. Irish whipping Goku Black right into the corner. Driving the elbow into the face of Goku Black. And a second one for good measure. Almost like this is an insurance policy. But gets kicked right into the gut. Almost like a low blow. Big vertical suplex taking down Tug. Goku Black going for a knee drop to the muzzle. Trying to injure the former WWA Openweight champion. Tagging in Virgil. Switching up between the two. Trying to go for another vertical suplex, but Tug easily takes him down with a chop block in reversal. Misses the shotgun drop kick. Irish whipping Virgil right into the ropes. And colliding heads between the two. Virgil getting control. Returning with the Irish whip, taking him down with the big boot. Goes for the cover. One. And Tug kicks out before it even goes to two. Driving the knee into the face of Tug. Oh, and a forearm from Doolin taking down Goku Black. While Tug gets taken down with a swinging neck breaker, being distracted. And another swinging neckbreaker to add for measure. Insult to injury, if you will. Kicking him while the horse is down. And driving the knee into the canvas. And gets a cheap shot in from Doolin. Enough for Tug to regain momentum and take him down with the... Hello, happy leap year. It's good to see you too there, Xavier. Tagging in Doolin. Big sidewalk slam. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Virgil with the shoulder up. Big bulldog earlier from Tug. Lariat being blocked there. And another swinging neckbreaker from Virgil. How was Fern Gully so far? And a spinning wheel kick. And the count gets broken up by Goku Black. Tug, baseball sliding outside of the ring. Doolin signaling that he wants to do something to Virgil. One arm toss while Tug...
Very short movie. Here for the match.
I believe it. Big vertical suplex taking down Virgil while Goku Black and Tug Mukal walking to the outside. Diving splash from the second rope. Now Doolin tagging in Tug. Well, I hope it was still a fun movie. Irish whipping Virgil right into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker taking down Virgil. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. I believe it. I believe it. Tug with Goku Black draping him with a stun gun of sorts. Try to go for a German suplex, but reversing into an arm drag there. Driving the forearm into Virgil's face. Tug tagging in Doolin. Could this be the count that is needed for the win? Doolin going up. Tried to go for a Doolin buster, but gets reversed into an arm drag of sorts. Well, not an arm drag, an arm ringer, sorry. Oh, and gets hit right in. Springboard, diving lariat again, taking down Virgil. Goes for the cover immediately. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen and others of all various backgrounds, your winners of the match, Doolin and the FEL World Champion, Tug Mukal. I'm not going to believe that the patriarch of the House of Nori is going to be very happy about this ending result. But congratulations to Tug Mukal and Doolin, who may very well be in the conversation to go after those Rando tag team titles in the very near future. But I guess we will have to wait and see what happens when we get to that point. Because in regards to that, next week on Rando Party Wrestling, we will have ourselves a rematch from Rando Valentine's. We will have the Mario Brothers go up against the new Rando Tag Team Champions, Walter White and Omos, in a non-titled rematch. My apologies. Not from Rando Valentine a few years prior to. But this time, the titles are not up for grabs, but if the Mario Brothers pick up a win, it could very well be that they might be in the conversation for the tag team titles as well. Will Doolin and the Mukal have anything to say about it? I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. But from that point onward, we will now move on to our next, Rumble Chamber qualifying match, a rematch of sorts featuring two big rivals, Ed and the Monster Hans, where the winner of this match will be the next person to be added into the Rumble Chamber on March 20th at Glitch in the Matrix for the Rando Rumble Championship. Let me see here. These two already being the first ever two Rando Rumble champions as well. So suffice to say, this thing is going to go off the rails quickly. Ed ultimately being the inaugural Rando Rumble champion who won the title, I believe, last May at our inaugural event, Rando Rumble itself, to become the champion, losing the title to Hans before Hans ultimately losing it back to Ed at Vertical Limit last October in a fatal 5-way match. But now that we actually have a new Rando Rumble champion that doesn't feature these two, what is that going to say about the implications with the Rando Rumble Chamber in just a few handful of weeks? Let me actually get the big guy here. There we go. Let's head to ringside for match number 3 of the evening. Let me see what else. Escusi. Just checking something small here real quick. Excuse me, sorry about that. As we head off to ringside for our 3rd match of the evening, the following contest is a Rumble Chamber qualifying match that's scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, from the cul-de-sac by way of Peach Creek, he is a former 2-time Rando Rumble champion. He is Ed. Ed not being a very happy camper since losing the Rumble Championship to Jesse Pinkman, I want to say 3 or so weeks ago, on an episode of Glitch in a 2 out of 3 falls match to the new Rumble champion Jesse Pinkman, the Giant Killer as is being dubbed by the higher-ups here at Rando Party Wrestling. Why they came up with that name, I don't know, but you're drawing straws at that point, but that's okay. Ed, being the master of the poker face, looks like he's smiling, but that smile has dread behind it. Walking in for the first time in a while without the title after holding it for over 100 days. Almost coming up close as the longest reign, at least secondary reign, in all of Rando Party Wrestling's very short history. Into the title picture tonight. Only one way to find out. As we now bring out his opponent. And his opponent, from Guantanamo Bay, weighing 485 pounds, he is a former Rando Rumble champion of his own, and the survivor of Hell in a Cell at Event Horizon. He is the monster, Hans. Hans also being a member of the PWF roster from our friends over there. Want to send a shout out to Poke the Gaming Panda, who is running his shows between Twitch and YouTube occasionally. So go and give him a follow. His shows are a lot of fun, and I always enjoy going there as well. But on that note, it's going to be a Clash of Titans here in just a moment. Wearing the Hannibal Lecter-like mask with the golden and black towel, it signals that he is ready for the big fight this evening here on Rando Party Wrestling's Leap Year show. Another show we won't be seeing probably for another 4 years after tonight. But that's enough messing around. Let's get ready for the big fight here in just a second. Ed. Hans. Rumble Chamber qualifier. Referee, if you please, ring the bell. Pushing down the former 2-time champion, seems that there's still some bad blood between these two. And a back body drop taking down Hans. Are you kidding me? Driving the foot right into the face of the former champion, the only other individual outside of Jesse Pinkman who has held the championship. It may not have been a long reign, but it definitely might have been a cup of coffee compared to those rain of punches that were being dropped onto the monster. Ed with the Irish whip and a thunderous clothesline taking down Hans. And a big boot to the stomach, followed by a shot there to the face. Irish whipping and running the knee, causing Ed to tumble. Like something straight out of a Western film. Driving his back right into the LED screen, covering up the ring apron. Big thunderous lariat taking down Hans. It's official. These two still don't like each other. And a big punch taking down Hans, who just got busted open. Turning into a boxing match of sorts. Big thunderous lariat taking down Hans once more. Bringing him back into the ring. They only have to the count of 10 before the match is settled. Ed going up to the top rope. Big elbow drop to the lower back of Hans. Dropping the punches and driving his face right into the canvas. That is disgusting. Tried to go for a shoulder tackle, but to no avail. Ed calculating his next move with the Superman punch. Hans tried to go for a clothesline, but gets taken down with a spear. Is that it already? Goes for the cover. 1. Ref 2. And Hans kicks out, but I'm starting to wonder what the ref was doing there. Controversial take there. Colliding heads between two rivals of sorts. Dropping the punch there. Hans lifting him up for a gorilla press into a spine buster. Goes for the cover. 1. And the ref immediately with the count there. I'm almost kind of wondering if he's playing favorites. Arm wringer. And a kick to the gut almost looked like a low blow there. Punching down the monster. Ed back in control. Signaling up for another Superman punch. Oh, and he misses! Hans picking him up for his patented Hans hammer and dropping him down like a bad habit. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the shoulder up at the 2 before it gets to 3. This has been the craziest match I think I've seen yet. And that says something. Kicking the elbow in when the man is down. Fireman's carry. And a double knee gut buster taking down the former 2-time champion. Misses the attempt at the kick. But gets it there that time. That is resourcefulness at a small micromanagement. Dropping his head down. Dropping the double sludge again to the back while they both roll out to the ringside. Hans dodging out of the way with that attempt at a neck breaker of sorts and dropping the double sludge to the back of the former 2-time champion. Hans driving him right into the barricade. It's officially turning into a street brawl and a thunderous lariat with his head colliding with the top of the barricade. You gotta get your opponent back into the count of 10 if you want to get the pinfall or submission in the match. Hans a little shaken, but Ed doing the smart job and getting back into the ring immediately. Trying to shoulder tackle his opponent out at ringside. Taking him down with a thunderous lariat. Goes for the cover. Is this it? 1, 2. Hans will not fall to the Ed boy. Pointing disrespectfully at his former opponent, rival. Hans with the hammer, dropping Ed down. Is this it? 1, 2. And Ed with the shoulder up. Hans getting desperate. Trying to think, what do I have left that can take this man down? And a big boot, almost like a super kick, taking down Hans when he got distracted there. Ed calculating, shoulder tackle, taking down Hans to the ringside. raining the punches down like a meteor strike onto Hans's face. And just disrespecting him by just washing his foot all over the face of Hans. It's been nothing but just disdain between these two. Ed getting back into the ring right now. But breaking up the count. Punching him down. He's already drawn blood. Just wants it so much more. Taking him back into the ring. Hans down to the ground. Ed missing the elbow drop. Hans getting back up. Driving the knee into the face of the former two-time champion. With the neck crank there, trying to vice grip it. Hans calculating what he's going to do next. Getting distracted there, and a big uppercut taking down Hans. Ed with the momentum back in. Blocking that attempt at a clothesline. Irish whipping Hans right into the ropes. Misses the clothesline of his own. Hans taking him down with his own variant. Trying to decapitate the head of the former champion. There you go. Hans driving the knee right into the face of Ed again. Trying to pull the hand out of socket. That's a great idea, by the way. Picking him back up. Fireman's carry. Until a double knee gutbuster again. Trying to injure the ribs of the former champion. This time connecting with the punt kick. Hans getting distracted there by who? Who could that be? No! No! Finn Balor with the 1916 circa former tag team partner of Damian Priest, who used to work with Ed a long time ago. Ed somehow almost all out of energy. And a punch to the gut there. Hans not falling for it. Dropping him down with the hammer. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. Hans is going to the chamber at Glitch in the Matrix. And Ed, I believe, is gonna be pissed off. Hold on. Yes, sir? Really? Okay. I'll give them the word. Ladies and gentlemen, just got word from the back. Next week on Rando Party Wrestling, it will be Hans one-on-one with Finn Balor in a match. But not just that. Seems that there's going to be more going on next week as well. I just will have to wait and see what happens, but I was not expecting Finn Balor showing up out of all places and from all people. Must have been sent down because of Damian Priest, who has had an association with Ed in the past, and now costing Ed a spot in the chamber. Things are going to be looking a little strange going forward. Sorry about that. Just getting the word out from World Z Mania.
But will it be Demon Balor?
I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see by next Wednesday. Because there will be no Tuesday stream next week, but we will be streaming 2K24, as far as I know, on Friday the 8th. And we'll get things going there for the transference from Rando Party Wrestling from 2K23 to 2K24. But next week is looking like it's going to be a pretty action-packed kind of evening. Things are going to get crazy. Really crazy. Just write that down real quick. Wow, talk about a twist and turn kind of thing. I was not expecting that, like, on the more legit aspect to that. There's probably something that I missed. That's okay. And well, congratulations to Hans with picking up the victory there. Gained himself the 5th spot in the chamber. But Ed, he's not going to be a happy camper, I know that much. Alright, there we go. Let me just get this. We have only 2 more matches left for this evening. 1 more Rumble Chamber qualifying match, and then in our main event, champion versus champion, Rumble champion Jesse Pinkman versus tag team champion Walter White. Something's got to give. Hold on. Yes, sir? Really? Okay. If you're sure, that's fine. Just getting word right now that apparently Walter White is demanding that their singles match tonight is not going to be a standard singles match. He's looking to be locked inside a steel cage tonight. Big Blue, which, for anybody that knows about Big Blue, that isn't your standard cage match. That's 2 out of 3 falls, submission or by knockout. And Jesse Pinkman apparently has signed on the dotted line for that to be in our main event at the end of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be in, well, and everyone else too. My apologies for forgetting that part. We're going to be in for one heck of an evening, apparently. Because to make sure that the Titan Omos, his tag team partner for Walter White, doesn't get involved at ringside. He's looking to finally finish off this little back and forth between them. Oh boy. Alright, yeah. So, without further ado, bringing in from PvP, the PvP Grand Champion Boom Daddy, who we last saw at Event Horizon against the King Ricky Flash in the headliner of that show, returning tonight to go one-on-one with Son Goku in the last qualifying match. I missed the wording there. Without further ado, let's head into ringside for our penultimate match of the evening. Boom Daddy one-on-one with Son Goku tonight. The winner will receive the final spot in the Rumble Chamber for Jesse Pinkman's title. Almost forgot to add in that tag match for next week. Thank you for reminding me. The following contest is our final qualifying match, and it's scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, from Primal Virtual Promotions, representing the generation, he is a former and potentially... Thank you. And potentially a future Primal World Champion. He is the PvP Grand Prix Champion. He is Super Smooth Boom Daddy! Also, please go and give Legend of Dre a follow. He's got his big WrestleMania Lucky Event Primal Kingdom 2 going on tomorrow night, as far as I know, on Twitch. As well as also go give WWA a follow. They have their big Mania weekend show, World Z Mania 5, as far as I know, this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, only on twitch.tv/WorldZZY, capital at the end. Boom Daddy looking to get back into the momentum seat after what took place at Event Horizon, coming up short, unfortunately, to the King, Ricky Flash, who will be challenging Donald Slade for the Rando Party Championship also on March 20th at Glitch in the Matrix. My apologies, I mixed that up with Rando Valentine. Can the Heartbreak Boomer get the job done tonight? That sounds questionable. I'm never going to use that nickname again. And his opponent from Mount Paozu, he is a former Budokai Tenkaichi World Martial Arts Champion, as well as one of the all-time great anime protagonists. He is Son Goku. Of course, also being a Universe 7 Tournament of Power champion as well, but that's besides the point. Are we going to see the legendary Super Saiyan go for his first taste of Rando Party Gold? I guess there's only one way to find out. Excuse me. Excuse me for a moment. I swear, if we ever get Anthony again, I know the pyro budget's going to go straight into his attire. Boom! Right in from the get-go with that sleeper hold, trying to seem to be choking Goku out, but breaking that up with a jawbreaker of sorts, trying to take his jaw right out of socket, if you want to call it that. Irish whipping him right into the corner. Devastating clothesline. I need to turn my phone off. Sorry about that. Big strike, locking him back into the sleeper hold there. Goku looking like he's being dazed and confused. Jawbreaker taking down Boom Daddy again. Irish whipping him right outside of the ring. Goku taking Boom Daddy up and down with the belly-to-back suplex right onto the ring apron. From what I've heard, apparently in some areas it is the hardest part of the ring, if you didn't know. Which, backstabber taking Goku down a notch or two, if you will. Big short arm lariat with the second one, picking him back up with the big Swiss Army lariats. Bringing Goku back into the ring. Boom Daddy looking dominant here. Big Saito suplex, rocking Goku a little bit in his equilibrium that has already been rocked in the past. Dropping the knee and the dragon screw leg whip, trying to take the leg literally out of socket. Holy criminy with the big tilt-a-whirl power slam, flowing under into the DDT.
Takes the hardness out of the ring edge.
That apron covers. Probably have to see how it goes. Driving the knees into Boom Daddy. Goku punching the face of Boom a few times. I think he's smart or something. Boom. Getting kicked in the midsection. Thunderous Lariat. And a second one. Missing. And a jumping Lariat. I'll definitely see how much those high impact apron covers are. Go for the cover, but only gets a 2 count.
Sold. We'll have the production team set up a Hyatt ring next week then.
Oh. Definitely duly noted. Goku with the Spirit Bomb. Respect to Razor Ramon. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Boom Daddy will not quit. Hell in a Cell ring next week. Alright, I'll definitely make sure to keep that in mind. Oh! Irish Whip. And a pop-up taking down Boom. Boom rolling out to the side of the ring ropes. Goku. Irish whipping him right. Barely just misses the attempt at whatever he was going for. Boom driving Goku down with that shoulder breaker into the Fujiwara armbar. Trying to stretch it out.
Hyatt. Hell in a Cell. Whoops.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Boom! Going up for his patented sharpshooter. Trying to lock Goku in.
It stood for high impact apron covers.
Oops. I think it was my fault, probably. Oh, and breaking out of the sharpshooter. I think that was my fault, but I will definitely make sure to be careful with that. Boom with the Irish whip. Gets put in with a tornado DDT from Goku.
An old gimmick I used once in an act.
Really? Huh. Definitely have to make sure to check that out. If it is available, I'm not sure yet. Getting draped in with that stun gun. Irish whip from the other side. Going on with the patented knee bar. He's taking down so many people almost in a figure 4 variant. Is Goku going to tap out and Boom going to go up to the chamber? Goku overpowering and just pulling himself out of that knee bar. Big thunderous lariat. Wonderful action from these two. Going up with the Spirit Bomb again. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Goku goes on to the chamber. Seriously, don't take anything away from Boom Daddy. He did wonderful in this match. But ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner and the last qualifying challenger for the Rumble Championship in the chamber, Son Goku. Holy crap. There was a few times I thought Boom actually had that. I gotta do something for Boom. Seriously. That was awesome. Alright. Alright. Well, with that being said, Goku picks up the victory and he's the last person to challenge for the Rumble Championship. Even locking in Goku with that figure 4 knee bar. Holy jeez. Huh. I should do something for that, maybe. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, things are going to get interesting, I think, coming up here. But with that being said, we have all 6 of the participants in the Rumble Chamber match for March 20th. Glitch in the Matrix, Jesse Pinkman, the one they call Logan Seipert, Electrifying 1-8, Peter Griffin, Hans, and Son Goku. Things are going to get crazy come Glitch in the Matrix. And even some potential ideas. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. With that being said, though, it is now time for our main event of the evening. Jesse Pinkman, Walter White, big blue steel cage. It's going to be a fight. 2 out of 3 falls. Only way to win each. Submission or knockout. For each fall, you should... Yeah. I still want to say thank you to everybody as well who have showed up here this evening. It's a lot of fun. I love hosting these. Still is a growing machine. Got a long way to go, but I'm very excited to see what will take place in this coming generation of 2K24. So, without further ado, let us get right into... Hold on. I almost got a little distracted there for a bit. I see. Let me see here. And Walter White. Let me see here. There he is. All right. Let's head to ringside for our main event of the evening. It is... Oh, criminy, I forgot. You know what? That's okay. Steel cage match. Jesse Pinkman, Walter White. It's time for these two to finally finish this off once and for all. Let's see who's going to pick up the win here this evening.
Has anyone asked the super important question? Will Yokozuna fit in the casket?
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to or not. I'd have to test that theory when I get the game, hopefully. I'll probably have to even try it maybe next... Well, I'll have the standard edition, so we'll just kind of wait and see how it goes. Anyway, let's head to ringside for our main event of the evening. This is a steel cage match. I forgot to make it big blue. I forgot to make it 2 out of 3 falls. You know what? Let's just... That's okay. Coming to the ring first. From the RV in the Wasteland, he is the new Rando Rumble champion. He is the Giant Killer, Jesse Pinkman. You know what? That's okay. It'll just be a regular steel cage match then. Jesse Pinkman winning that championship 3 or so weeks ago on Glitch in a 2 out of 3 falls match, defeating Ed, arguably an untouchable and undefeatable champion. But can Jesse Pinkman do this?
To get out of Big Blue.
Apparently. Or what? Yeah. It's crazy. You know? We'll have to wait and see what happens there. As we get to his opponent. And his opponent. From the chemistry lab, he is one half of the new, is the mastermind, Walter Heisenberg White. He says tonight, and I quote, "Jesse, I'm going to break you bad." He's planning on giving him a bad day in the bank. I guess, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's alright. Jesse trying to pull some shenanigans, like the viewers say. But now both of them actually getting gold around their way. So I guess copper, if you will. But let's see what happens here when he's only by himself while his tag team partner is away at the moment. His associate, Omos, the Titan, if you will. It is now time for our main event, steel cage and all. Jesse, Walter, let's go! Couple of shots there followed by the sleeper hold. Only way to win this match, pinfall, submission, or escape the cage. Jawbreaker taking down the Rumble champion, dazing him a little bit. Walter White missing that spinning back fist. Getting Irish whipped right into the corner. Jesse trying to get the knees in, but getting caught there, but the elbow.
By the way, who is the symbol for copper on the periodic table?
Ah, good point. Yes. Trying to break his tailbone there. Jesse Pinkman dominating and catching Walter White by the nose and smacking it down, disrespecting one half of the tag team champions. And he's about to do it one more time. Jesse finally getting his hands on Walter White with the
I can't see you.
Ah, that's very clever. I will give you that one. That was great. Double leg drop right into the arm of one half of the tag team champions, following that springboard flying forearm. Jesse Pinkman dominating from the get-go in this match. Flurry of shots, but gets punched in the face by Walter. Walter being an old... driving him, throwing him right into the cage. Jesse might be in trouble here. The European uppercut driving him right back into the cage wall. It's not going to be a 5-star classic, I'll tell you that much. And clubbing him right into the sternum, driving him into the ring canvas. Good thing we had the cage reinforced for this particular type of match here. Remembering the Coolsville cage fight from Event Horizon. That one being the Scrap Trap cage. Irish whipping Jesse. Colliding heads with Walter White. Driving him down with a German suplex. Irish whipping him. Taking him down and drawing first blood there. Goes for the cover. 2. And Walter White throwing the arm up. Big dropkick taking down one half of the tag team champions. Picking him up with the pump handle. And a Riptide modified power bomb there of sorts. Driving him down with a boot. Jesse trying to get out the cage door there, but gets caught with a sleeper slam by Walter White. Mastermind here. Driving with the seat at senton. A mastermind that only matches one lethal wire. Locking him into the sleeper hold. Is this it? Already done for the Rumble champion. Jesse might be fading. Breaking out with all of his force. Going for the cover. 1. Breaking up the count before it can even go further to the 2. Kryptonite Crunch. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Jesse with the shoulder up. Walter trying to climb to the top of the cage while Jesse is down. Jesse now fully coherent again. Trying to catch Walter before he can escape the cage. Hitting him a couple of times, but he is successful in his retrieval of Walter White. Trying to climb up to the top of the cage. Driving Jesse's head right into the cage wall. Returning the favor between these two. Walter, though, hitting and a power bomb from the top rope, taking down the Rumble champion. Seems their bad blood knows no ends here between these two. Even going up for the small package. 1. Breaking up before it can even get to 2. And driving the kick right into the face of one half of the tag team champions. And a knee drop trying to break the arm of Walter White. And another kick right in. Driving in button first. Jesse trying to escape the cage right now. Walter White catching him again. And Jesse falling to the ground. Well, to the mat, if you will. Getting kicked into the stomach there. Jesse getting punched in the face with the attempt at the power bomb. Driving him down with a shoulder tackle of sorts. Well, you want to call it the spear there. And a big thump to the back of the tag team champion. Jesse. German suplex taking down Walter White. This could be signaling the end is near. Big dropkick taking down Walter. Jesse going up to the top rope. Signaling big diving senton. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Walter White kicks out before it even gets to 3. Jesse trying to escape the cage now through the wall. Well, over the top of the wall, I should say. My correction, good individuals. Walter White back up, but will he be able to catch Jesse in time? Catching him by the ankle there, but pulling him back into the cage. Driving his head into the cage wall. Jesse dazed, but catching Walter with the framing. Returning the favor, and Jesse falls into the ring. This is probably a preview of what's going to happen at the Chamber. Walter trying to escape, but getting pulled back in by Jesse. Becoming the damnedest thing I've seen yet. Excuse me. Both of them trying to climb up. Following side by side. Both of them driving his head right into the top of the cage. Jesse busted open. Oh my God! And Jesse being thrown from the top of the cage right now. Walter White, this could be his moment to finally escape the cage. Jesse still out of it. And Walter White wins the cage match. Ladies and gentlemen and others, your winner of the match, Rando Tag Team Champion, Walter White. A frickin' war, shall we say. A war of attrition. Walter White showing why he was the teacher and Jesse was the pupil. Well, with that being said, everybody, that is where we will be calling our story for here tonight. I want to say thank you everyone for popping on by. I appreciate every single one of you. This was a fun evening, and I hope you enjoyed Rando Party Wrestling. We're going to call it there. Next week, the schedule goes as following. Rando Party Wrestling will be returning next Wednesday. No stream on Tuesday, but we will be live on Friday with 2K24. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. DM Xavier, it was good to see you. Michael Grid, thank you for chatting for a bit and for the knowledge that we learned. It's always fun to learn something new here in Rando Party Wrestling. But until next time, this has been Paul Master Logue. Appreciate every single one of you. And we will see you next Wednesday with more Rando Party Wrestling. And hopefully 2K24. Until then, have a great weekend. Have a great World Z Mania weekend. Have a great show for Primal Virtual Promotions and all. And we will see you later. Take care. And take care. Bye. GG to you too, Grid. GG to you too.